Hey guys, Nathan here, and it's that time. That's right, it's time for another Tech Tuesday, and this month we are going to look at part 2 of the Turnitin tutorial. If you have not done so already, I would suggest that you take a look at part 1, which is how to turn in an assignment at Turnitin.com. You can probably find that in our YouTube channel or previous installments of Tech Tuesday. But let's get started. So we turned in our assignment, and Professor Jarmer has graded that assignment for us. First of all, we can tell at a glance that this paper is likely not going to make it in its current condition, and that's because the similarity is 100%. Well, that's because I just grabbed a random document online and dropped it in the Dropbox. So unfortunately, I grabbed somebody else's work, and if I were to attempt to turn that in as my own, I would fail miserably. But let's take a look here. So we have the submit that we looked at last week, and we also have the download button here in case we want to retrieve our document. But today we're going to look at how to view it. So when you bring it up, you're going to have three main things off to the right that your document is categorized in, really, from Turnitin. And those are grading, similarity, and E-rater. And the grading is what the instructor will offer for you. The similarity is just going to look at what similarities there are and what it found out there with your paper, which in this case, 99% from Huffington Post. So likely I just grabbed it from that site. And I think this one is, yeah, those are just settings that you can change if you want to exclude certain sources. But in either case, this document has been plagiarized. And then this last one is the E-rater tool, which looks at some of the phrasing that Turnitin will automatically find and make adjustments for you on. And right now, let's take a quick look at what the instructor feedback, or let's take a look at the instructor feedback. Ms. Jarmer has these little comment bubbles here. That means that she has commented on this assignment. So let's take a look at what she has to say. Usually at the top of your paper, your instructor will leave a summative comment, one that wraps up the main reasons you received this grade you did for the submission. Sometimes it also directs you where to look or review for additional comment materials you might need and give you tips about how to apply feedback from this assignment to other ones you'll be doing later in the semester. Some instructors leave these same types of summative remarks at the end of the submission instead of the beginning. So you will find summative remarks somewhere on your, hopefully, somewhere on your document. And this one says, as you read through your draft, you will see purple tabs that the E-rater tool on Turnitin.com is placed in the content. These usually indicate perceived errors in grammar, spelling, or punctuation. So the E-rater tool here that she refers to is this purple box. If you click on that, then Turnitin has automatically left you generic comments regarding your mistake or your perceived mistake. And in this case, it says review the rules for using punctuation marks. So punctuation was seen as incorrect here. And other ones you'll see here, you may need to use the article here, article error. This one is likely the same. Yeah. So in these various purple bubbles, you're going to find Turnitin's automatic checks, and then the blue comment bubbles are from your instructor. So this one, she refers to the highlighted passage with blue dialog box near them. Remark for your instructor is left for you. That's what. Yeah. So these blue bubbles are going to be something you want to pay close attention to as you peruse your document. This final one says, you might also see the blue dialog boxes in the margins of the text with no highlight. They often use these to comment to address more global issues, things that need addressed, but don't occur in one specific point in the draft. So things like structural errors and foundational errors to your document, things like that. So But really, that's the gist of it. Once your document has been submitted into Turnitin, it has a lot of functionality that your teacher can use within Turnitin and that you can use to attain feedback from your documents. So that's pretty much it. That will conclude our Turnitin tutorial. So have a great day, and I will see you next month for another Tech Tuesday.